All right, does anybody know what time it is?
It's
Shark
shark time.
That's right.
Shark
Now, for those
time.
of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Before we get going, just a quick note about text messaging. When I'm on stage and I receive a text, it's like hitting a wall, except it's a wall of text, really, and that's not comfortable. I don't like it. So I have my text in the off position, which means if you send me a text, I'm not going to receive it until after the show is over. I will be able to respond then. But if you do need to reach us, really the very best way to go about doing it is by joining our Discord. And you'll find the address and our other contact information over here just below me on this beam here. And all you have to do is just take a picture of it. It's probably the best way. It's really difficult to write things down in VR. And as soon as you take that picture, it'll be available at the altvr.com website. You log in on your account, you just go under photos, and your picture will be right there. All right. Now, but text isn't always a bad thing. You're going to notice that we have closed captioning available for this event throughout the month. We are also trying to get it for the month of December. And that is if you have any difficulty hearing or you have experienced those all space audio issues that happen now and then where somebody's voice gets garbled, you can just look down at the text as kind of a reference. And also it's you can also hear things if say English isn't your first language. You can actually get some help with that by enabling it in your own language. So and then if you'd like to give this a try, and please keep in mind it's not always 100% accurate. Sometimes it's going to misquote me or or one volunteer contestants. So keep that in mind. If it's like somebody says sound something, it's like, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like I see somebody said mosquito, and I said misquote. So there you go. So that it can definitely get it wrong sometimes. It's not a perfect technology, but we think it's there. We want to see this being used more and more, and we're very happy with. We used it for the past month, and we're very happy with it. We hope we can get it again. We'll see what Altspace says when we ask them, right? But if you'd like to give this a try, all you have to do is press your blue and white triangle button on your lower left there, and when you do, your main menu is going to open up before you like magic, right? So you just press that settings tab in the lower right, and when you do, on the left-hand side, you're going to have all these categories. And about halfway down, you're going to see a category that says speech. You click on that, you're going to see that you can enable show captions, but you can also see captions in another language. And even if you don't speak another language, sometimes that's just fun to do just to see what it's like. There we go. All right. So now, when I've done over 800 events in Altspace, and the question that I get asked all the time is, why are we here? You're going to hear it during this event. People will come in and they say, "What's going on? What's this all about?" So I like to keep us all focused on our purpose here. And that's why I've got those three words right below my podium right there. That's the three words that say it all. Right. So can you guys tell me, why are we here?
Well, feed us
Feed a shark.
shark.
That's right.
Feed
Now
Feed a
chant it,
shark.
people.
a shark.
Feed a shark. Mean
Feed
it. I
a
want to hear it.
shark.
Feed
Feed
a
a
shark.
Feed a
shark.
shark.
Feed a shark.
Feed a
Feed
shark.
Feed
a
a
shark.
shark.
Feed a
Feed
shark.
a
Feed
shark.
a
Feed
I
a
feel
shark.
shark.
bad
Feed
for anybody
a
Feed a
coming in
shark.
shark.
now. They're walking in
Feed
here and
a
they're like,
shark.
"Oh, what's with all these people? What did I walk in on now?" Yeah, that's right. We're here to feed a shark. And in order to feed a shark, we're gonna need a shark. And that's what my friends are here for. We've got Melvin, we've got Buster, and we've got Fang. And they're looking to eat today. Right? And we're gonna help them out with that. Now, when I first got started in Altspace, my friends weren't looking so good. All right. They were wasting away to nothing. They were starving. But you know what? Every single time you enter a space in Altspace, every single time you go to the campfire, every time, even when you came here to this event, every time you move between worlds in Altspace, your avatar, even when you re enter a space, your avatar is destroyed. All right. And that is a renewable resource that's just going to waste. Right, it's not being used like it should, right? So we figured that was the ultimate solution. So I set out and I became an all space event host. I did. I started hosting 100 events, and all 10 times a week I was going. I was hosting a lot all the time, and nobody was willing to help me feed a shark because it turns out it's not enough to expect you all to be a hero to help me save the earth one shark at a time. No, you need some incentive. And if you look out in the lobby, you're going to see we have these signs up. It's kind of hard to see through the glass right now, but if you look, you'll see one of them has this 12-piece world building kit. And that's our prize today. It's got an aquarium theme. It starts out with an empty aquarium, and it's yours to fill any way you like. You can use it, you can fill it with the stuff that comes in the kit or some of the other wonderful items that Allspace has in their other kits. And in that way, you can make your aquarium, completely unique. Now, if you'd like a chance to win an aquarium today, all you have to do is look to your lower right where you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic, because that's what passes for magic in VR. True. All right. Yeah, I hope you're all impressed by that. And all you have to do is press that raise hand button. It'll turn blue, and that's all you have to do. Now we ask if you're going to come up and be a volunteer that you will, be able to have your microphone open because we are going to be able to talk to you, and hopefully you won't be a runner. Or we had a problem with that on the last show. We don't have any runners tonight. It makes my friends very upset. Fang, it took me like until just this afternoon to get him to calm down. He was very upset about it. He was going on about rules, and it was very sad. It was terrible. All right, so now let's see. We have 3 people on the list so far. That's all we got is 3. Nobody wants to help me feed a shark, really? You don't want that 12-piece world building kit? It is pretty cool. It's really nice. Comes with this animated mug. It's got some sound effects in it. It's got all this animated fish. It's beautiful. All right. So, I got it up to 4. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, we got 3 sharks, 4 volunteers. Let's see if we can make this work. Melvin, Buster, and Fang, do you want to hear tonight's specials? Okay, that's cool. You enjoying your new environment back there? I don't know. We got to see. We're gonna check that out. All right. Let's see here. Let's see who's on the menu. All right. Let's see. We've got Creative Web is going to come up. We also have let's see. We also have somebody named Devin is going to come up, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. I know because I tried before, but we'll say Mamanel if I'm not pronouncing that right because I can't see the full name. Now, if I've called your name, please come on up to the stage right here. But coming over this bridge. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Now, is there a nickname that I can call you, Mamanel Case? Because that's going to be hard for me to say.
Moment. It's moment. It's okay.
So Moment is okay?
Yeah.
All right,
Moment.
good, very
Yeah.
nice. All right, and we also have Creative Web up here, and we also have Devin. Now, let's take a moment to get to know our volunteer contestants, and let's start out with you, Devin. Devin, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Just today.
Just today.
Wow.
This always happens at this show. All right, listen, excuse me a second. The point of clarification. I need to check with the audience. I need to confer. All right, audience, look, this one's really fresh. Should I throw him back? What do you say?
Add season.
But he just started Allspace. Do you really want him to think this is what Allspace is all about? Wow, you people are monsters. Okay, no problem. Devin, they want to go with you. Okay, so
All right.
you're in it now. Now let me ask you something. Did you have at least a chance to look around Allspace at all?
I've
What
had
do you think
about
so
an
far?
hour and a half.
About an hour. Okay, so you've pretty much seen everything and you're done. I get it. I respect that. That's kind of awesome. Very cool. All right, and can I ask where in the world you're from? Don't be too specific
I
because those people
am
are
from
unstable.
the United States.
You're in the United States. All right, that's cool. All right, and how about you, Moman? Let me ask you, how long you been around Allspace for?
3 days.
Few days. Oh, come on. All right, people, look. That's really fresh. Should we throw him back? What do you say?
No.
You people are cruel. You remember what it was like when you first started in Allspace? You're real confused. You're like, oh wow, these are really people. You still want me to go? Okay, that's fine. All right, that's the way it is, I guess. All right, wow, that's terrible. All right, well, Moment, let me ask you. Let's see here. Wow, I totally lost track of who I was talking to. I'm just so shocked that you guys would do that. So Moment, let me ask you something. How can we ask where in the world you're from?
I'm Italian.
Where? Say it again. I didn't catch that.
Italian.
Italy.
From
I just
Italy.
looked down.
Yeah.
See, I didn't hear it because the voice got garbled, and I looked down at my text and I saw it in Italy, and that was enough for me to translate it. That's pretty cool. All right, very nice. That's nice. Very cool. Now that's far away from where we are. We're in the U.S. here. That's interesting. Very cool. So when I go like this, gestures going across the world. That's cool. I'm crossing oceans, people. Check me out. All right. Now, Creative Web. Let me ask you. How long have you been around Allspace for?
This is my first time too today.
Really? All 3 of you? All right, let me check.
Why'd I
got another fresh one
been
here,
on
people.
a
What do you say?
PlayStation VR?
What are we gonna do?
No.
Throw him back?
Baptism by fire.
Oh, this one says baptism by fire. Okay, John, I get it. See how it is. All right. Wow, we got a rough crowd today. It's tough, Creative Web. Well, let me ask you something. Did you at least get a chance to see Altspace at all?
I did, yes.
And what do you think?
I like it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, have you ever been to the show before?
No.
Probably not. You didn't have enough time. You didn't get to do all the things. And this is what I'm talking about, people. He's too fresh. But can I ask you, where in the world are you from?
Colorado.
Colorado, cool, very nice.
Cool.
Okay, well, you know what we're gonna do, everybody? If you all follow me up this ramp right here, you're gonna find when we get up top that we have these 3 yellow X's laid out for you. Come on up, all right? And just pick out a yellow X where you feel comfortable, because hopefully you're gonna be there for a while. Now, what's going on in your background there? Woman, you got a lot of background noise there. Oh, that's terrible. All right, now we're gonna have to ask you a very important question, and let's start out with you, Moment. Do you consent to this?
Yeah.
And you realize that's illegally binding in like every dimension, in every country, all over the world. It just it counts, right? You're going to play by the rules of
Yeah,
our
it's
game.
okay.
All right, that's good to know. And Devin, how about you? You consent to this?
Yes, sir.
And you realize that's illegally binding everywhere,
Yes, I do.
including the past and the future and at all points in between. Grasp that?
Yes, sir.
All right, excellent. Good news. How about you, Creative Web? What do you say?
Yes,
you
I do.
consent to this? You do?
Yes.
I didn't even get to ask yet. He's very eager. Yes, I do. Absolutely. And you realize that's legally binding in like, parts of deep space where we've never even traveled before. That counts, right? You got that?
Sure.
Excellent. Good news. All right, everybody. Now it's up to you, our audience, to determine what the future of Altspace is going to look like. And the way you're going to do this is we're going to take some time to get to know our volunteer contestants, and we're going to gradually eliminate them until only one remain, and that person is going to represent the future of Altspace. We're going to do this by taking time to get to know them. And we find a good way to do that is by asking them questions. Now, our volunteer contestants, don't worry. These questions, there's no right or wrong answer here. There's only those answers that convince our wonderful audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy. Okay. All right. And let's start out with you, Creative Web. Are you all set?
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's interesting. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get started here. All right. Well, part of doing live performance is that when something can go wrong, it will go wrong, and it often does, especially around here. And when things go wrong, you have to keep on going. You have to just keep on pushing. We take that whole the show must go on very seriously here. No matter what happens, we keep on going, right? And as that would happen, something like that happened to us today. It did. You see, the sponges that normally clean our set between shows, well, they up and quit this morning, and they didn't even tell us why. And we would like to know what makes a sponge suddenly stop wanting to do all the things that a sponge does. What do you say, Creative Web?
Sure.
Sure.
Don't know.
Your answer is sure, and you don't know. Do you feel put on the spot at all?
A little bit, yes.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, that's good. This is about the time when they figure out that, wow, he really is friends with these sharks. He's rooting for them. Okay. All right. Well, Creative Web, you want to take a moment to think about it? Maybe kind of think of why we have 3 sponges that clean our set every day, and they really love what they do. And all of a sudden, they just left. They just told us they quit, and that was the end of it. Any idea why that could be? Like, why somebody would quit a job?
Maybe feels too much, too real.
Feels too real. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So it was a quality thing. I get it. All right. How about you, Devin? What do you think? Why did our sponges quit?
Maybe they got tired of the hostile work conditions. They got
Hostile work conditions. What are you saying? Wow. Okay. I get it. No, that's fair. All right. Maybe I wasn't, as nice to them as maybe as I could have been. You don't realize how important it is until it's gone. All right. So, what do you think we could do to improve our working relationship, though, Devin? I mean, how do you think we can get them back?
they might have went to Amazon already. $3,000 is a lot of money.
I see. And they probably got a lot of glass over there too. So they're probably pretty happy about that. All right. Well, how about you, Moment? What do you say? And why would somebody, like a sponge, quit their job?
Low salary, maybe?
Oh, wait. I don't think we can hear you. Let's see, it looks like you're muted, actually. See if we can get you back on megaphone. Go ahead and press that raise hand button until it turns blue.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
all right? There you go. Very nice.
can
Can
you hear
everybody
me?
hear Moment okay? Can everybody hear Moment? Everyone's nodding.
Yep.
I'm getting some thumbs up here in the audience.
Yes,
All right, I'm getting some
conversation,
hearts.
thank
That's good. Oh, I like those. All right, let's see here. All right, so Moment, we're asking, why would somebody quit their job? Like sponges, they abandoned us today. We need to know why.
Low salary, maybe?
Oh, salary. Oh, wait, we're supposed to pay them? Oh, okay. Well, I figure I didn't get paid. Why should they? Okay, okay. Well, that's an interesting point you bring there, Moment. I like that. All right. Well, our audience has had a chance to, kind of get a sense of what you're all about. So what we're going to do now is we're going to find out how the audience feels about you. All right. And in order to protect the sanctity of the It's Shark Time vote, we're going to ask you to turn around and face that back wall. All right. So everybody just turn around and face the back wall there. It's kind of creepy, we know, and that kind of adds to the drama around here. And our voting system isn't working. It hasn't been functioning for a while. We are working on restoring it. But until then, we have 3 volunteer contestants and we have 3 fences. We're going to ask you, our audience, to stand behind the fence of the volunteer you support. So let's say that you are going to, that you enjoy Creative Web's answers the best. What you're going to do is want to stand behind this fence over here. Right? And let's say that maybe you support Devin's. You're like, you know what, Devin's answer was the best answer. All you have to do is stand behind this middle fence right here. And if you support and you like, Moment right there, all you have to do is stand behind this fence right here. And while everyone gets positioned, I'm going to go on up and see how our volunteer contestants are doing. Okay, so I'm going to go have a look and see how they're doing. Check in with them. All right, let's see. All right, Moment, let me ask you, how do you think you're doing? Think you got a lot of supporters out there?
I think I'm doing very bad.
I think you're doing very bad. I don't think you are. I think you got a lot of supporters out there. Did you bring any friends with you today?
No, I didn't.
That can help, everybody. If you're thinking about being on the show, that can help. All right, Devin, let me ask you, how do you think you're doing?
I think I'm doing great. I think the audience knows that my answer was pretty good, so I'm pretty confident.
Yeah. You're pretty confident. That's good to hear. Confidence is important at the bottom of the ocean. All right, let me ask you, Creative Web, how do you think you're doing?
Not good.
Okay. All right. And do you accept that?
Yes. My first
All right.
time here.
In the event that you're not, is there anything that you'd like to say to the audience?
Vote for me, please.
Oh, I see. I see. All right. Well, let me ask you another quick question that's important. Do you have any plans later?
Dinner.
Dinner. It's interesting you should say that.
My wife. Yeah.
What I'm thinking here is, does anybody know where you are right now?
No.
Oh, excellent. We love hearing that. Do me a favor. Give me a good scream on your way out. You're going to meet my friend, the producer who would do the honors. All you have to do is just let out a nice, good scream. That's all you need to do.
Woo!
All right.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Oh no!
There you go. All right, everybody, let's hear it for him. It was a lot of fun. Let's see those emojis screaming. All right, yeah. All right, now we want everybody in the audience that voted to mix up your position. We don't want anyone seeing how you voted. Go ahead and move around, everybody. Move around. When you get where you're going, start waving your hands back and forth like this. And if our volunteer contestants could turn around and face the audience so you can see them doing it. All right, yeah, because we think it looks cool. Yeah, turn around there, Devin. There you go. All right. Now, good news is we have another position open right in front of Melvin over here. If anyone would like a chance to come on up here and take a chance to win a world building kit, we're going to have you up. Let's check our menu and see who's on
Colorado
it.
Springs.
Who do I got waving? I've got Bloodnose KD.
Oh,
All
cool.
right, let's see. We also have Leslie Faye, 1230. Nice to see you again. All right, let's check our list. Usually the way I do this is where my eyes land is who I pick, and my eyes just landed
Where do you live
on
now?
Bloodnose. Okay, well, there we go. All right, it's going to be Bloodnose.
Okay.
All right,
Nice.
so
I have family
Bloodnose,
up
come
in
on up
Kansas.
by crossing this bridge over here. Come on up here. Welcome to It's
My
Shark
first
Time.
time
Now,
in
let me
all
ask you
3R.
something. How long have you been around Altspace for?
This is pretty
Literally
bad
2 days.
for your first time.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
What is it with today, everybody? Excuse me a second. I have to
So
confirm
real.
with the audience. All right.
Yeah.
Now, look, we got another
Yeah,
one
it's
here.
awesome.
Very fresh today.
Yeah.
Everyone is very
Around,
fresh. Should we throw them back?
Yeah.
What do you say?
No.
No? Okay, we're going to go with them. All right, but excuse me one second. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
I accepted you.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your hometown is pretty awesome. Yeah. That's pretty
Are we
cool.
interrupting something?
Oh no, we can hear you. We can hear you. That's all. We're just having some fun with you. Don't get upset. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, there we are. We got people in the lobby talking, and we put them on the spot. Now they're like, are we interrupting something? And now I feel bad. I didn't mean to interrupt it. Oh man, that's terrible. All right. Well, let me ask you, Blood Nose. Am I saying your name right? First of all.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So you're new to Altspace. What do you think so far?
I mean, it's a great community, to socialize, and sending
It's okay
home.
that you think that, because you're still new. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
All right. Very cool. Yeah, that's good. All right. Do you mind if I ask you where in the world you're from?
I'm from Belgium.
Belgium. Wow, we're really traveling today, everybody. We're all international. This is fun. All right. Well, why don't you come up with me? We're going to go up this ramp right here. And you're going to, put right over my friend Melvin. Melvin's very nice. I think you like him. And what you're going to do is come on up here. I'm going to test your platform first, make sure it's on. Okay, good. All right. Now you just stand on this yellow X and stay right there. And now let me ask you one of the most important questions we ask you here today. You
Go ahead.
consent to this?
Yes, of course.
And you're absolutely sure? You're not going to try
I
to
wouldn't
run
be
or
here.
nothing, are you? You sure you're not going to try to
I'm not.
run? All right, good. Oh, excellent. That's
100%
good news,
positive.
everybody. All right, cool. All right, excellent. That's good news. All right. Well, we're going to start our second round out down here on this end over here, and we're going to start our questions with Moment. Moment, are you ready for your question?
Yep.
You are. Got a thumbs up. All right, that's good. All right, look, I realize it's hard to see outside right now, but we just had a vast quantity of sand arrive here today from Fiji. And nothing is too good for our audience. That's right. That's pure vacation grade, paradise quality sand out there, people. It's amazing. All right, get up close to the glass. You can see it. It's the good stuff. All right, it's straight from paradise. Just arrived here this morning. Excellent stuff. And so. But the thing of it is Fiji is pretty far away from where we are. Right, that's quite a journey from where we are right now. And we'd like to know. What's the furthest you've ever had a delivery come to you from?
Sorry, can you repeat?
The furthest distance that you ordered something, like a package that you received, from how far away was it? From the furthest away ever. And what was it,
Japan.
Moment? Okay, let me see. I didn't quite catch it. Can everybody hear Moment okay?
No.
Yeah, he said
No?
Japan.
Okay, Mr. Producer, we want to make sure that we got the Moment on amplifier there or megaphone. People say amplifier. I still like megaphone. All right, we're good. All right, Moment. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Japan.
You got something from Japan. Can we ask what it was?
Yeah. Some jewelry.
Some jewelry from Japan. Oh, that's cool. When you were waiting for it, did you think about like how far it was coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty neat, everybody. I think it's cool when you get something from far away. All right. Well, let me ask you, Devin, what's the furthest you've ever received something from?
Okay, so I live in the United States.
Wait, one second, Devin. You're low too. Can everybody hear Devin? Okay. Sometimes there are audio.
No.
No. All right, Mr. Producer, can we maybe flip his megaphone off and on, and maybe
Can
that'll
you hear me
help?
now?
Oh, we can hear you
Oh,
fine
better.
now, Devin. That's great. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, Devin, what's the furthest away you've ordered something?
I once received a package from India.
From India. Wow. Can we ask what it was? The audience said
Tea.
wow too. Tea from India. Oh, that's amazing. That's cool. Was it good?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Very nice. That's interesting, everybody. We got someone coming behind me here. Oh, I see by the name. Okay. I see what you're up to. I see what you're about. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Let's see now. Blood Nose, let me ask you. Okay. Let me ask you. What's the furthest away you ordered something from?
It was definitely China.
China. Okay. And can we ask what it was?
Did myself a little favor, and it was those toilets that wash your bottom, automatically.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. Okay. Well, given somebody's name I just saw, I got to remind you, right, that it's a family-friendly show here. Okay. So just saying, not to say that there isn't a use for such things, but and you know what though? Let's give him some credit for being that open and honest with us. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I know him a little bit better, right? Hygiene's important too, and we learned something.
I mean, you want the truth, so.
Yeah, well, we don't necessarily want the truth. We just want you to, to battle to survive, and sometimes that might mean getting a little creative. But yeah, the truth is nice when you can get it. That's good. All right. So now, now our audience has a sense of what you're all about. We're going to go up there and we're going to find out which ones you like the best. So if we could have our volunteer contestants turn around and face the back wall again in order to protect the sanctity of the It's Shark Time vote. All right, now we're going to do this like we did before. Now, if you want to vote for Manel, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here, right over here. And if you want to vote for Blood Nose, KD, you're going to go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. And if you want to vote for Devin, go ahead and stand right behind this middle fence right here. And while you all get positioned, I'm going to go on up and check to see how our volunteers are doing. All right, let's find out. All right. Manel, how do you think you're doing?
I think this time I will go away.
Think you're going to go away? All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Counting here. I'm counting here.
Maybe
Where am I
not.
going?
Maybe not. No, maybe not. It's you got some you have some supporters, let's say. Let's find out. How do you think you're doing, Devin? Are you still confident?
I still feel the same level of confidence from last round. I think they know what I think they know what I'm about, so they're gonna vote for me.
Are you sure about that? You don't have
We'll
any
see.
doubts at all? Wow. Unbreakable, unshaken confidence. You're going to need that. I'll check back with you in a minute.
Exactly.
All right, let me ask you, Blunt Nose, how do you think you're doing?
I think I'm doing great, all the way up here.
Do you think your openness about your purchase, do you think it helped or hurt you?
I mean, I hope so, Never know,
okay.
but
Well, yeah,
I
all you
hope
can
the
do is
audience
hope.
liked it. I'm just here
Yeah, I
for
hope so
giving you
too.
guys entertainment,
I see. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's see. It's looking like it's getting kind of close. Let me see real quick here. Okay. Mr. Producer, what do you think? Having trouble here.
I think we need a tiebreaker. We don't have a lowest score.
A tiebreaker. Yeah, sometimes our audience isn't fully invested. You know what? Let me ask our audience to go ahead and mix up your positions a little bit so people can't see how you voted. All right. Because it's moments like these that I question their commitment. I do. So let's have our volunteers turn around and let's find out how serious the audience is. All right. About what they claim they want. All right. Because it looks like they can't make up their mind. All right. So we're gonna help them make up their mind for them. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So let me ask you, Moment. I'm sorry, Moment. If you look at your other two volunteer contestants, if you could pick either one of them to falter their doom, which would it be, and why?
Devin, I think,
You think Devin? How come?
because the Belgian guy was very sincere.
Okay, and let me ask you, what's the weather like where you are right now?
Normal.
Normal. Well, what's normal for there? On the other side of the world.
I mean, like cold. And
It's cold. Okay, it's cold here too. It snowed today. I'm not happy about that. Now, Devin, let me ask you. All right. Let me ask you, if you could pick either one of these two volunteer contestants to falter their doom, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a tough choice. I don't like anybody
It
to
is.
fall to their doom. But if I had to pick one, sorry, I'm about to go with you, man.
It's okay.
Why?
Just the luck of the draw, I guess.
I see. You're not gonna go into details there. Now, Blunt Nose, let me ask you. If you had to pick either one of them, which would it be and why?
It's probably going to be the Italian guy.
I see. And how come? Can I ask why?
I mean, he received a package from India with tea. I mean, I like tea more than coffee, I guess. So why not,
I see.
He likes his tea,
Okay.
so.
Okay. All right. I don't think that was actually him, though. That was the volunteer.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, my bad. I got mixed up.
No, it's probably left over from the stuff that's on the platform where you are. I wouldn't even worry about that. All right. So you are both, if I'm not mistaken, picking a Moment over there. I have that right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Let's check in. Moment, how's that make you feel? What do you think?
Sorry, can you repeat?
It looks like they're all against you, Moment. How does that make you feel?
It's okay.
It's okay. Oh wow, look at that, everybody. You see? Moment rolls with the punches. That's cool. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask our volunteer audience, and we're gonna ask our volunteers to turn around again. All right, so you guys turn around and face that back wall. Super creepy, we know. All right, and we're gonna ask our audience which of them we should listen to. All right, so based on their answers, who are we gonna listen to? That's in your hands. All right. So if we should listen to Blunt Nose, go ahead and stand behind that fence right there. And if we should listen to Devin, stand behind the middle fence right there. And if we should listen to Moment, go ahead and stand behind that fence right there. And
Wow,
it
this
looks
is
like we
looking a
have an
little
answer.
different.
So we're going to ask you all to mix it up again. Go shuffle it up there. And you get where you go and move your hands back and forth so I know it's safe to have them turn around. All right, let's find out now. Okay. Now, it looks about right. Yeah, they're waving their hands. Go ahead and turn around. All right, go ahead and turn around. Let's find out. Now, let's see here. Now, Moment, it appears we're going to listen to you. The audience wants us to listen to you. All right, and if you could remind everybody who it was that you'd like to see go away.
Devin.
It was Devin. That's right. Okay. Now, Devin, let me ask you. Very important. Do you have any plans later?
I got no plans.
I see. Well, that's just what do you say? It was the luck of the draw. It goes that way sometimes. Does anybody know where you are right now?
People behind Devin.
No, I was just about to go.
No.
Right. Okay, I'm sure that no one around is going to press charges. But did I hear a young child in the background before when I was walking by? It was you.
Yes.
You have a child. Your child.
Yes.
Excuse me a
Yes.
second. I said earlier that you people are monsters, and I absolutely meant it. All right, now, Kevin, if you give us a good scream, that'll help the process. Okay?
Oh
All
no.
right, yeah. Now, Mr. Producer, if you would do the honors, please. Get ready,
Thanks
Devin.
for playing,
Brace
Devin.
yourself. It's coming. You're gonna meet Buster right now. There he goes. Excellent. Enjoy, Buster. All right, let's hear it for Devin, everybody. Let me
I'm
see
gonna
those
miss him,
emojis
man.
flowing for Devin. All right. Now we're down to 2 volunteers, everybody. Now, if we can ask our volunteers to turn around and face your accusers, I mean your audience, and we're going to go down and talk to them for a moment. Here we go. We've got a lot of running around today. All right, now we're going to enter our 3rd round here, everybody. And as we do, when you came in tonight, you may have noticed, even though the window is kind of hard to see through, you may have noticed we have a Patreon sign up in the lobby, and we also have this Buy Us a Coffee link. That's because we are trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences for all of you. And also because a portion of what we collect is going to go to the Bimini Shark Lab. They're a wonderful organization that helps raise awareness about some of the environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today. We actually just recently adopted our first shark, and we named him Sharky after my friend and co-host. And we'd like to adopt more, and we want to thank you all for your support and for coming out to our shows. We really appreciate it. And for those of you watching that on YouTube, those of you subscribe to our channel, we're very grateful, and we like you all just a little bit better. It's true. We do, and especially if you hit that like button, and that's like, oh, that's just a special kind of friendship. I can't even tell you how I feel about those people when they press that button. It's just like, oh, it just gets me. It gets me right here, everybody. All right, so now we're gonna enter our 3rd round, and let's start out with. You know what? Let's ask our audience who we're gonna start out with. All right, yell out the name who I should ask first.
Green hair.
Somebody said green hair. Okay, that's the only thing I heard. So we're going to start out with Blund Nose. Blund Nose, are you ready for your question?
Let's do it.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Okay, no, that sounds good. All right, let's see. Now, here we go. Let's get your question all together here. All right, now, if any of you were at our last show, you all had a chance to meet Wembley, our penguineer. And, that's basically like an engineer, only cheaper. All right. And if if you met him, you understand why I have a hard time understanding him. I can't understand a word that bird says. I just can't. And this got me thinking about language, about where words come from. All right. And so we'd like you to make up a word right now, but don't tell us what it means. I'm going to leave that to our audience.
Make up a word like that's on the dictionary.
Make up your very own word. Now's your chance. Maybe somebody from the dictionary is watching.
Flangomina.
Flangomina, okay. And you have some idea of what it means? You can attach a meaning if you hear it.
No, not at all. It's just.
Are you going to have to think
made up.
fast because we're going to ask our audience what it means. And if they guess right, they're going to win a prize.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have
Okay.
an idea what it is. Yeah.
You have an idea. Now, could you say that word again?
Flangomina.
Flangomina. All right, our audience. Now, if you'd like a chance to win a 12-piece world building kit and you think you know what that word might mean, go ahead and raise your hand like that. Or put your hand up if you want a chance to win. Anybody? Looks like nobody's brave enough. Oh, well, here we go. Electric Falcon. All right. AC or DC? I have to know.
Damn. DC.
DC. Okay. Now let me ask you something. When you're flying around the city, how do you get an extension cord that long? Where would you get that?
Oh, it's wireless.
Oh, it's wireless. Oh, well,
Tesla
that makes
powered.
sense. Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Now let me ask you, what do you think Flanganese means?
It means a fear of large shark teeth.
Oh, I see. A fear of large shark teeth. Let's find out. Is it a fear of large shark teeth?
No, unfortunately.
No. Okay. Can you give us a clue? One clue.
It includes a fear.
Includes a fear. Okay,
Yes.
everybody. So it includes a fear. The word is Flanganese. Am I saying that right?
Flangomina.
Flangamina. Okay. Anybody else want to take a guess at that? Anybody? All right. Looks like we're losing. Looks like nobody's going to win the prize kit. All right.
We
Tell you
got
what.
one
Give
over
us
there.
one more clue. Just one. We got one over here. Where?
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Put your hand up, whoever that was. Oh, Carp. How's it going, Carp? How you doing tonight?
All right. Pretty good.
What's your guess?
It's a flang that meanders around.
It's a flang that meanders around. I like that. Now let me ask you, how did you draw that conclusion?
Because I got kids.
Well, there you go, everybody. Because he got kids. All right, there you go. All right, now let me ask you. Who knows? Is that it? Is that right?
What was his answer? I couldn't
What was his
really hear him.
answer? Now let me make sure I got this right. This is a fear. Say that again. It's a fear of it flanging around. Is that right?
Flangs that meander around. Yeah.
Oh, flangs that meander around. Fear of flangs that meander around. Is that right?
No.
No. Okay. Well, we'll try one more time. Give us one more clue.
It's a fear of something pink.
A fear of something pink. All right, everybody. Anyone else? Oh, we got a hand up right here. Hummingbird, what do you say?
Fear of flamingos.
Is it a fear of flamingos?
Yes.
It is. Okay. Well, Hummingbird already has a prize kit. All right, which I one of the first to receive them because Hummingbird's my mom. Let me ask you, who from our audience would you like to see receive a prize kit? If you'd like to win a prize kit, go ahead and raise your hand like this, and Hummingbird will tell us who she picks.
Electric Falcon.
Electric Falcon. All right. Well, Electric Falcon, if Mrs. Producer could take note of your username, which is Electric Falcon, sometime tonight you're going to get a friend request from Sharky himself. All you have to do is accept this friend request. And as soon as you do, you're going to receive a prize kit of your very own. Or 12-piece
Wonderful.
world building
Thank you
kit to
very
get you
much.
started. All right, cool. You're very welcome. All right. And check back often because we're going to be having new prizes that they're showing real soon. All right. Now let's ask you, Mominel, could you make up a word for us?
Yep.
All right. Do you know what the word is?
Yeah.
All right.
Sklingy.
Could you say that? What's the word?
Sklingy.
Flingy. Am I saying that
Yeah.
right? Flingy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, does anyone want to take a guess what flingy could mean? Anybody put your hand up if you want to take a guess? Anybody? All right. You know what? They're looking not real brave about this. Could you give us a clue?
It's about something you step on.
Uh-oh. Something you step on, everybody. Flingy. Any guesses here? No guesses. Nobody's raising their hand. All right, give us one more clue.
Safe to step on it.
It's not safe to step on. It's like, oh no, I just stepped on a flingy. All right, like that. They do it right.
Kind of.
Don't step on the flingy, everybody. How about that? Was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it painful when you step on a flingy?
No.
No. Okay. I don't like where this is going. Anybody else want to take a guess? Raise your hand up. Anybody? All right. Let's see. Electric Falcon again. What do you say?
There's a trap door above a shark tank.
Is it a trap door above a shark tank?
No.
That's not really a tank. It's more of a tube, really. You know, we don't want to face copyright infringement. It's more of a tube, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because you can see the bottom's all open. They swim in from the outside. You know. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll get back to that later. All right.
I have an idea.
Let's see. So repeat your answer again for me, Electric Falcon.
There's a trap door above a shark tube.
A trap door above a shark tube. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't remember the other thing. All right, let me ask you. Well, Mel, is that right? Is it a trap door? No, it's not. Here's another clue.
It's I don't know. It's dangerous to
It's dangerous.
walk on it.
Okay. It's dangerous to walk on, but it's not painful. Okay. All right.
I mean,
Let's see.
the consequences are painful.
All right, now Carp, let me ask you, what do you think it is?
A rope ladder.
A rope ladder. Is it a rope ladder?
No.
No.
Banana peel.
Anybody else? Hand up. This is producer. You're not playing the game. All
Are you
right.
sure?
Okay. I see how it goes.
You
No, I see
stay in
how
our
it is. I
heads.
see how it is. All right. Getting into it. There we go. All right. Anybody else want to take a guess? Raise your hand. I hear Milkman laughing. Milkman, you want to take a crack at it?
Spider.
It's a spider. Let's find out. Is it a spider?
No.
No. Give us another clue.
It's an adjective to describe something.
It's an adjective to describe something. Okay. All right, anybody else want to take a guess? All right. Oh, I see. Nobody's feeling brave. All right, give us one more clue because it doesn't look like we're going to get an answer for it. The first one that
Uh,
stumped the audience.
It's I don't know.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Anybody want to take one last guess? Anybody? Put your hand up like this if you want to take a guess. Anybody?
We're stumped.
No.
I
Okay.
think we're
Well, we're
stumped.
going to ask you to tell us what it was then, so we know.
It's to step on something little and slippery.
Little and slippery. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Well, that was a tough one. You're the first one to ever stump the audience. All right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the business of getting to know all of you. And we're going to try to eliminate just one of you and find out who our winner is. All right. So let's start out with, since you weren't able to, get a free prize to the audience tonight, let's start out with you, Manel. Are you ready for your question?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. Okay, let's find out what the. All right. So now, with so many of our resources going toward producing this year's holiday camp, it's an event that we're going to be having at the end of December. It's all holiday themed. It's a lot of fun. Actually, we may take some of you there tonight to go check it out if anyone's interested after the show. All right. And but with so many of our resources going to that, we've been still, we have a lot of work to do here at Shark Time. We have this big submarine in the back here that we're trying to get running. I've been trying to get it to run, myself in my spare time. And I don't know a lot about it, but I think I'm making progress. But tell me, what do you think the Blue Wire does?
Can you repeat? Sorry.
All right. On that big submarine that's in the back there. You see that with the spinning
Huh?
turbines? All right. What there's a blue wire. What do you think it does?
Give electricity?
Give it electricity. Oh wait. So cutting this thing might be bad?
I think so.
Oh. Okay, well, I got work to do later. All right, what do you think, Blunt Nose? What do you think that blue wire does?
I think it's connected to the nuclear reactors that run the thing, so I wouldn't cut it.
All right, wait. First of all, who told you there's a nuclear reactor on board?
That's what submarines run on.
Hey, well, hold on. Did Nemesis Labs send you? I need to know. I have to ask. You can.
I can't say anything. I'm sorry.
You can't say anything. Oh, I see. This happens all the time here at Shark Time. That's terrible. All right, everybody. We have had some time to get to know our volunteers. All right, and we're going to ask you to pick a survivor right now. All right. So we're going to ask our volunteer contestants to turn around and face that back wall. And if you support Blunt Nose and you'd like to see Blunt Nose win, go ahead and stand on this side over here. And if you support Moment, we go over here and stand on this side right here. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of hands floating out in the water. Sharky, we got to talk. We talked about this. All right. Okay, everybody. So go ahead and stand where you're going to be, and we're going to check on our volunteers to see how they did. One last time. All right, Moment. How do you think you're doing?
As
Made it
I'm
pretty
very
far.
optimistic, I think this time I will go down.
You think so? Okay. You've done very well. Made it to the end of the show. That's good.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's find out. Blunt Nose, how do you think you're doing?
I think I'm doing pretty well, but it's not about winning for me. I just try to entertain
You know what?
people. Try to
While
give
they're all
have
still
an,
voting and getting positioned, I'd like to know more than Moment over here.
I mean, I know. I guess my answers were a bit better. I mean, I'm not trying to
I see.
sound cocky or anything, but
Or you think
Just
your
saying,
answers are better? Okay, well that's fair. All right, Moment. Let me ask you, why do you think you deserve to survive more than that guy?
Because my answers are worse.
Okay, I see. Because your answers are worse and you deserve to survive. That's a fair answer, everybody. All right. So let's see. It looks like our audience has spoken now. What we're going to do now is we're going to ask you, do you have any plans later?
Going to sleep.
Okay, you're going to slip. Oh, watch out for that. What was it, a flingy? Am I saying that right? Watch out for that flingy.
Sorry?
All right, Mr. Producer, if you do the honors, all right, and if you would give us a scream on the way out, that really helps.
Okay.
Thank you for
Pretty late.
playing.
Anybody know where you are right now? Oh, I guess we won't find out. Okay, no, that's cool. Well, all right, well, Blunt Nose, it looks like you're a winner tonight. Follow me down this ramp here.
Yay.
This one's probably the safer route to go. All right, now go over here, all right, and follow me. What we're going to do now is we're going to take your picture to go out on our Twitter, right?
Okay.
And announce you as our winner. So if you stand right in front of this bridge here and then turn around and face me, get that picture. Now, if we could ask our audience to come together, right? Everybody come together to get in the picture here. Start throwing up all the emojis that you can because we want to get a nice picture here. In 3, 2, 1, say start time. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. You look very intense in this one, Blum Nose. It's very intense. All right, now turn around and
Thank
look at all those emojis that are flowing just for you. Look at that. See
Thank
all
you,
those
guys.
emojis? There we are. Very nice. How's that feel? That feel good?
Yeah, it feels great.
All right, cool. Well, you're going to receive tonight a friend request from the Sharky himself. All you have to do is
Okay.
accept that friend request, and shortly after that, you're going to receive a prize kit of your very own. All right, now
Thank you
at the
so
end
much.
of the It's Shark Time experience, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be expanding it, all right, in sometime in the near future. And we're getting all the pieces in place now. We're developing all this in front of you, and that includes the Ravenhall Sea Bus. Is there anybody who has not yet seen the Ravenhall Sea Bus yet? Put your hand up if you haven't seen it yet. Anybody? That's 1, 2. All right, you know what? That's worth the trip back there. Everybody, come on and head on out. We're gonna go back through the lobby here. All right, I want to thank you all for coming. And if and come check us out next time. We're gonna be on again this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Open the events tab on your main menu, and you just walk through that airlock door, and you'll see that you have this 50-seat submarine ready to take us on all kinds of adventures. Yeah.